everyone, Leslie Ray here with a Tuesday tutorial by Digital Delights by Ludi Lou. Today I'm going to make for you a men's style gift card holder that also looks like a shirt. So it's a shirt card. For this project you'll need a Just for Men paper pack and the Totally Tartan paper pack. You'll need the holly tag set, some cardstock that matches whichever tartan or stripe you choose to use, distress markers, white pen, buttons, glue, and a shirt template from the Holiday Crafts and Creations. The link is available on my post. Your template looks like this, and these are the pieces you'll need to use on your card front to make it be a shirt card with a pocket to put your gift card in. I began by printing out my template and then also printing out my cardstock, or not my cardstock, my paper in the patterns I wanted. I chose the multicolored tartan and I chose a green stripe from the men's collection of papers. And you can see here I used my white distress marker to outline my pattern pieces so that they would be easy to cut. After I got my pattern pieces cut, I then matted them on some brown cardstock to kind of not be as stark as black. You could mat on whatever color cardstock you wanted. I chose this brown. I think it was a nice contrast to the papers I'm using. And so here we are. I've got everything all cut and colored and ready to assemble. And they assemble really, really easy. My card bases are 8.5 or a quarter of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So that means that it makes a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card. And so I went in just a 1/2 inch so that I have about a quarter of an inch to an 1/8 of an inch margin around here. Must have gone in a quarter of an inch because it looks like about that. And then to do this card, you need a collar. Put it this way for you. You need a collar on your card, and you need a pocket. And you're going to attach the pocket in such a manner that your gift card will slide in and out very easily. So you want it to be able to slide in and out here. So you can see it's just a smidge on the edge of where you're going to glue. Now, you could, if you wanted to get this on there before you glued this down, I went ahead and glued this bottom piece down just for the purpose of making the tutorial go quicker. But you could, if you wanted to, actually sew it down, which would be very cool. But I'm putting just a smidge of glue on the edges that I want to have glued down. And you'll be able to see here when I put my card in there I'm going to use, it'll fit perfect. So here's my card, and I want to stick my pocket down here on the edge. This really is a super cute little template. If you're worried about your card or whatever being too much, you can just glue this across the top so this will still lift up under here. But I've tested it and mine will be just fine, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it on down. Now the template comes with patterns for 2 types of cards. I'm going to show you both cards because I think they're both super cute and super fast and easy. So here is this one. Now, what makes this very shirt card-like is to take a white or a lighter color marker. I'm going to use the Picket Fence Distress marker because it really does leave a nice white line when it dries. And I'm going to faux stitch down the edge of my pocket. And I love the way this just appears, almost like a magic pen. And when I make pockets, my pockets always have another stitch down here. Like that. And then a stitch down the edge of the collar. And your stitching doesn't have to necessarily be white. It can be another color. I like the difference of the color of the white on this particular project, so I'm going with the white. So here's the corner of our shirt, and I've already threaded my buttons so that I can glue them down the front. And this just makes it look more cute, more shirt-like. And doing these on a plaid makes it really easy to line them up because you can just line up against your plaid. So if you have some extra old shirt buttons, this is a great way to upcycle them. I just use my buttons out of my Buttons Galore box. And then my card is going to fit in here like this. And just to make it extra festive, I added a little Season's Greetings. This is out of the Holly set. And I've glued him down, and I can just have him stick directly on the card with a glue dot or a pop tab or some foam tape. I'm going to use a piece of double stick tape here to do that with. Something rather simple and easy. And have him where he'll sit, but not stick to the bottom. Have him just sit right here. So now you can pull his hat to pull him out. So I love it. Very simple, very easy to make. A quick and simple little gift card holder, and you could add sentiment to the inside further. Okay, so that's one. Now the other one is a long shirt, or a striped shirt, and I'm going to start up here at the top with the collar and the tie. So I'm going to glue this first collar down. Now on your collar, so you can decide if your shirt is a button down or whatever. Put a button on there if you want to or not. And then I'm going to stick my tie so that he kind of fits under the edge here of my collar. That's my tie knot. And then this will be the other side of my tie, or my collar. Okay, so here's my tie. The tie is the only piece that is not matted on the shirt in this example. And I kind of like it that way. I like how kind of free it looks. I love the tie. And then, again, gentle right here on the edge. And this needs to go all the way down so that when you put your card in, he'll fit just a little bit above the top of your card here, but that's okay. If you're giving him as a gift card, you can make him a special envelope. And then I go around the edge of this one as well, like I did the other one. You could add little buttons here to the lapels if you wanted to. You could use a Sakura of America jelly roll pen if you didn't have a white distress marker, or other jelly roll pen to make some faux stitching. It doesn't have to be white, it can be any other color you want to use there. And there you go. Now you have two men's shirt cards that can be used for gift card holders. How cool is that? Love it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and come again next week to see what wonderful project Kristen has to share with us. Thank you for stopping by, and have a lovely day. This is Leslie Ray from Digital Delights by Lou. Goodbye.